Yo, how we doing, guys? How are we all? Yo, Gideon, you're on time. What do we think for indices today? Higher or lower? I have a crazy headache though. So hopefully it's a decent morning session. If you trade my New York range, my London range, got a nice short here. Takes the high SMT with the S. Nice little 1 to 3 actually. Not a bad trade. Lower for indices? Yeah, I think so too. I think if this gap holds up, then we can push it lower. Mic? Is the mic off? Let me see. Yeah, I caught this piece closed below this gap. It was very nice. I don't know for today. Today, I think we are lower to go higher. If I had to be the judge of the market today. So we run these lows. So either we could short before the open. Like this candle's closed back within this. So sell before the open, get below these lows, and then we start to push higher. What platform? I'm using TradingView at the moment. But I do execute on Tradeovate. I didn't used to execute on Tradeovate. Only recently became a fan of that platform. What indicator? Which one? Yeah, I might look for some longs. I mean, I'm up 20k across my accounts, so I have a bit of buffer that I can risk to kind of go back. Have you been lumping more? Yeah, today I did risk a lot more. Like I told you last time, I was gonna start risking more. I did. Let me try and pull up that P&L. Screenshot. Try and get it. The higher time frame is just one that I got custom built, but you can just search higher time frame candles and you can probably get the same thing. Type in higher time frame candles. Where's something on indicators and it should come up. Already I have like the hourly candles here, so we run the low. The main important thing is the time below them. 6 a.m. low with 7 a.m. So realistically we should, oh, we got the high, but we would have liked the lows first. I don't love it, like this price action, but this gap has to get filled, I think. This, we left it open for a reason, so I think it should get filled either today or tomorrow. Should be pretty bullish to fill that in. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Yeah, if you want to make one, then I just know someone who's good at coding, but these ones you can find on indicators. Just search for higher time frame candles, and you can just plot this onto your charts. It's pretty good. I mean, I rarely look at the higher time frame much when I'm trading, but hourly candles are good to have in reference because these hourly candles, you're mainly trading 5-minute cycles. Well, hourly cycles within the 5-minute. So it's pretty good to have that as a reference. Great stream. I hope so. I hope so. This, like I said, I don't love this market, but if anything, we would want to see a run of this low before it wants to trade higher. But I'm going to be primarily bullish for today, which might be a surprise, but I feel like I feel like a bull. For now, I think we should be able to hold off a bit and push lower. That's what I really want. It's mainly what I'm looking for. Let this open. And then we can start buying up. No way you called me sniper, bro. No way you mistake me and Matt. Like, the main differences between me and Matt is our skin color as well, bro. And we don't even trade the same. Yeah, you can check me out on Twitter. It's just the same handle as on YouTube. I basically just give you my bias and then you can do the rest. I'm not here to give signals. I'm only here to educate you guys, to be honest. You can kind of go through my thought process, trade my ranges, whatever. And even if I'm buying and selling in the stream, I'm never going to say buy now or sell now. Just know what I want to do. But I will tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this market to go lower, to go higher. So buying opportunities will be like 25 or 26 or 25 even, just to fill in this whole gap that we have right here. Today should be the day. Hopefully we just don't start rallying to the upside. If we do, then I have no words. Gold doesn't look too great. Neither does silver, to be honest. I guess we're forced to look at NQ. Yeah, you can fire questions at me. Whatever you need. Giveaway winner, I just pick at the end of the stream. Pick 2 people. Oh, looks like NQ's on a mission. I mean, it looks very shrug. I think all of these highs should go at one point. Maybe tomorrow or into Friday, like a midweek reversal. But I hate that we're already pushing to the upside. Yo, how you doing? Honestly, today's like the only day I don't want to be a bear. Like, it's pushing higher. Like, my model's definitely going to say we're going to push or look for shorts, but I don't want to short this. Honestly, I would have liked to longs more than that. Early reversal signs I always look for. So this 6 a.m. candle, we trade into it, take the low. 7 a.m. candle, the 8 a.m. one either should take out the high of the 6 a.m. or trade into 50% of this gaps candle. That's what I use for a high time frame perspective, but lower time frame, I would like to run lower on that 8 a.m. candle one more time before we push higher. The only reason I don't want to short is because it's a pretty bullish market. It wants to trade all the way back to here. Trump's also speaking. Yeah, you can copy trade with TradeEvade. That's what I do. I copy trade on TradeEvade's group copying. The model. I mean, yeah, this is my time-based ranges. First range is 112 to 212. Second range is 812 to 912. Yesterday was a day where I was bearish as well. This is my range, 812 to 912. This market just decided to chop the whole day, but finally sold off later on. I was looking for the low of the range. As well as Monday, we take the low, longs to the upside of my range, and then New York as well. Run the low, the longs higher. And today, run the high, shorts to the downside. Just pretty nice. I want some advice. Why is my brain stuck on taking trades? It depends. What do you fear the most? I think it's coming from an area of fear. Like, and mainly coming from the strategy as well. You probably have a system that you don't feel like repeats enough. So if you miss a trade, then you're like, oh, it might not repeat all over again. What's the latest? I only trade till 10:15 usually. The open's my time window for New York. See what Trump had to say. I'm guessing it's pretty bullish for NQ. But yeah, it is. I can't do much. My model's immediately going to tell me to short, but I don't want to short this market. I only want to look for the upside, to be honest. Journal, I only use TradeZella. Yeah, I think the indices are bullish, to be honest. Like, I think this gap has to get filled in. So we should trade into there. Entry-wise, I mean, I would have preferred it down here. Gold. I don't love it. I don't hate it, actually. I think it wants 5,000. Gold should get to 5,000. Silver should get to like 100 as well. But look at gold, though. Silver stuck in a range. Gold stuck in a range. See if NQ makes his way into the trusty gap. What the hell's going on? Trump. I think he had some announcements to make. Yeah, I thought that, but I think ES has taken those lows now. Oh, and they haven't. Yeah, potentially. It depends how this 4-hour opens up. Closure above them, we should be able to rally on off. Because this gap shouldn't remain open too much. It's a Wednesday, so we could have a midweek reversal. That's kind of the ideas I have. I don't know if it's going to come all the way down, though. It could be, but I'd rather take in the longs, to be honest. The longs would have been a lot better. I feel fear because I think you're just overthinking it. You're thinking about the dollars too much. Stop thinking about the dollars. Think about what you're actually trading. Like, the moment you start thinking about the dollars and how much it's going to happen if you make this or lose that or do that, that's exactly where you're going to start trading poor and risking more. Just trade the price action. Trade what's really in front of you, rather than like overthinking it about your account. After London, I usually go around like 8 p.m. my time to the gym. That's 8 p.m.'s like my time. 3 p.m. Eastern. It's like just later in the day from New York. I don't really trade YM or Russell, to be honest. I use them as like a areas I can look at, but not markets I really prefer to look or trade. I know a few people like them. I'm mainly sticking to NQ and ES. I'm a simple man. All I need is NQ. Yeah, let's see how we open up. What's good? They sent NQ higher without me. That's not good. 130 points. Let's see what the VIX is trading at. Honestly, I don't want the VIX coming down again. The worst trading happens is when the VIX is trading at 14. So if you look at like December's price action, the first 2 weeks, it was literally so bad. Well, not the worst, but the volume was so dead because of where the VIX was trading. It's finally filling in the gap. So VIX lower usually sends the indices to the upside. The higher run sends them lower. Obviously, if the VIX rises, then volatility does increase as well. New York's been it's been pretty bad. How's your day? My day's not bad. It's not too bad, can't complain. How about you? Bro, nah, not really. I don't want to short. I wanted to long once we got these lows, but like I think the main target for this market is that gap, here. That's why I would have liked to long it there before, like at the open, because we run the lows. It's like very nice. Situations like this, there's like one of two things you can do. One's to simply wait for the open, see what the open does. But right now it's looking pretty strong for the upside. Any reason? Yeah, that's right. That's why I said I'd rather be buying it than selling it. Like, we realistically should trade into Friday's opening gap. Maybe not today, but I don't know. Maybe Thursday and Friday into those days. So we'll have to see how this opens up. To be honest, I don't have much interest for New York. These candles also represent a lot of buyers in this market. I can't be the only bear fighting these bulls. It's a recipe for me to lose. What's up, yo? You guys that are just coming in, main things we are looking for is to run lower to go higher. We're already running higher, so my model's already flashing me to sell. I don't want to sell though. The rare day that I'm not a bear. I want this gap fill for like a Wednesday reversal, Thursday, and Friday expansion. Especially if this like hourly candle closes like this. But we'll see how we open. Taking out this high. The time we can get bearish is when it starts to close above these two candles. And does that with like a body. But realistically, I wanted to be a bull today. Do. Up then up to down, then back up. Oh, you're gonna force me to be a bear. The one day I don't want to be a bear. Like now 5494. I'll wait on the open. I'll see what the open does. How this candle closes. But it feels like it's just a skip day. Let me go on YouTube and see what Trump's saying. Does anyone know what he said? Oh, by the way, guys, this open, he's actually speaking right now, so just be careful with whatever you do. So he's speaking about interest rates as well. You don't have to tell me twice about being a bear. I'll be a bear any chance I get. Yeah, he's still talking into this open. Oh, he's talking about crypto as well. I just have his speech right now. All right, let's see what this does. We have this bullish gap. If it closes below, oh no, that's the only bullish array, really, that's holding this up. Bitcoin's feeling bullish after what Trump's been saying, actually. Gonna buy? Loki, I kind of want to short this thing. Kind of want to short it to these lows. If we get below this gap. Like the US economy is a miracle. Yeah, I saw him taking digs at Biden as well. Skew Weasel short. Bro, sell it. Sell it all the way to these lows. Sell it all. I'll wait and see if we get this gap. In a normal market, if we close below the gap, it has to go lower. No way. Trump's talking about Powell being the worst chairman right now. You're just playing a risky game when you're trading while Trump's speaking. But yeah. Alright, let's get below this low. Maybe 1 mile final. Run below here. I think ES needs to lose strength for NQ to really drop off for us. Then we can just target these. I don't think he's come up to the topic of stocks yet, but if he gets onto the topic of speaking about stocks and he just says the indices have never been better, these markets are just going to fly. Right, let's see if we can get below. Nearly there. Yeah, we do need to drop before that, to be honest. If he mentions that, that's just one straight candle to the upside. We got 20 seconds. Still holding this gap though. It's not. That's why I've just got the stream pulled up. I'm listening to it. You see if he just starts talking about how bullish stocks are, this thing can just rally. Right, we close below the gap. Realistically, it should just go. Need ES to drop off. $4 hour, yeah. I mean, if we just retrace all of this move, and then we just get the lows. But we need ES to really become weaker. Take this over. I think it's ES. ES is the one that's holding us up. If that loses its footing, then NQ can drop. But at the same time, as he's speaking, this market's keen to hear the stocks are bullish. Come on, ES. ES really needs to get below 50% of the gap. If it takes out the question, then at least, yeah, 50 points to midpoints here anyway. 25. Right, this market is really slow at the open. ES is still holding the gap, so I don't like that. I need ES to be lower than it is right now. So I guess it's just a waiting game for ES for me. I'm mainly talking about Switzerland right now anyway. Yeah, I think he's back within that candle. So either from here, we just push higher one more time, clear those highs. I'm very of Trump, to be honest. This candle's still pretty bullish. Trump's more there. I have to agree. That's why I'm listening to him right now, because I want to see what he has to say. He's mainly talking about interest rates, though. Yeah, either ES runs the high, get the S&T, and then push lower. I don't like it so far, though. It's mainly ES. I think it's very strong. Yes, but Powell has aura. Yeah, he does. He does. Powell's the final boss, bro. Project X. I don't know. I trade on Tradeovate. Right, again, this ES market drop. Bro, this guy. He's moving on to his combo now. That sucks. Alright, we're actually moving now. I mean, this candle has to close below this one so it can actually trade lower. Then we have 50% of the range getting hit. ES drops off, and then we get the lows. I think we could be asking for a lot getting this low, but 50% is right here. Need ES to drop. That's my only worry. He's I don't know what he's talking about. He's mainly just dissing Powell at the moment. Like, he's called him an idiot like 3 times. He doesn't support crypto? No, he definitely supports crypto. He's pro crypto. Yeah, I don't like gold. We haven't taken out the low or the high. NQ though, one more. I think we have a push in it to get these lows gone. They're all failure swings, man. And the ES, see, this has to like break through the gap and finish its SMT down here, so then we can get below these lows. Or if it just runs higher from here, then I'm just wrong. But we got 50%. Let's hope this candle doesn't close back within there. Wow. Nah, bro, I didn't. Did you? I guess this candle was the only short for me, but I didn't take it. I have a crazy headache to be trading. Or looking at these shots. Especially price action like this. How's the market treating you? Not too bad, but not the best. Like yesterday was absolute hell for me. Like I had to sit through all of this crazy chop, and then finally they sold the market. And like these candles just like, bro, they look pretty disgusting. And ES is still holding this gap. ES is being the most stubborn one. I'll become bearish if ES closes below this. That was my biggest worry. And my other one is Trump just saying stocks are mega bullish. So I don't see them realistically leaving this gap open, but looking like a noob. To be honest, that's not the worst of ideas. Because the open's been pretty trash. I think 12 could be the better play to wait for. As ES is still holding this gap. At this point, I wouldn't be a bull or a bear. Like, I wouldn't even be looking to do anything. Trump speaking about the Somalian daycare. This point is being a spectator. I would believe so. I don't want to be an active participant in this. I mean, I guess it can go higher, but I guess it can go lower too. So either side I don't care for too much. I cared down here though. I cared if it was down here to buy. I cared. To be fair, I only like the buys. But if ES closes below this gap, then I have eyes for shorts. Thank you doesn't look like it wants to bite. ES is pushing, I guess, out of here. And Q still reluctant to do that. Dow looks strong. Dude, this guy's funny. $25 200s. Yeah, honestly, I don't like it too much. This price action, like even if it goes higher or lower, either way, I don't like. It's kind of trash. I think it's only reacting to what he's saying, and I think it's waiting for him to say something about stocks or the market. Because this gap that we made has to get filled at one point. So yeah, guys, I mean, we have 10 minutes until 10 a.m. Kind of boring right now, unless you just want to buy and hold for Trump to say stocks are all bullish, and then you have a huge run to the upside. But for now, I don't have much out of this market. I might just wait on the 12 p.m. We have 10 a.m. news. Oh, okay. Yeah, potentially that could bring something. Yeah, this SMT, to confirm it, I would need it to close below 50%. But I think it might just slowly just grind higher. Like slowly just do this. Onto that, I think. That's it. Oh, I think he's hopped off stage now. He's no longer speaking. Oh wait, he is still. I think it drops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. The longs are what I liked most from down here, though. I mean, if I'm going to entertain shorts, it'll probably be around noon or 12 p.m. Because he's talking about the economy right now. It would, but right now I think he's talking about the pandemic. Yeah, I saw that. You speak about Switzerland before as well. So much news. Yeah, I know we have something at 10 a.m. as well. I don't have much for you guys today. I wish I did. Did I take medicine? No, I'm gonna take some electrolytes, bro. Something like that. Damn, we're just pumping now. How was your day? You look sad. I made 20K today. That's about it. I don't feel any different though. That's all. I feel pretty tired as well, and I have to sit through listening to Trump's market. No, you guys don't need me. You need these markets back in shape. This open was awful. He's still speaking. X breakdown. I can just do one right now. Actually, this is kind of like the process I go through with that. So like today, the 2 a.m. candle, one-sided, right, from 2 all the way higher. My brain's like, okay, so this should be like a manipulation, running the high, like closing below here. That's like the cleanest setup for me. Closes below that 2 a.m. candle manipulation. The rest 30 minutes into 3 a.m. should be a distribution. So that's where I tried my first short. If I was wrong and it pushed higher again, I would have tried another short as well. And I just got out at the 2 a.m. candle's opening price. It was pretty nice. London was nice. And compared to New York, I mean, straight upside. Yeah, he's still speaking. I think he's interviewing some questions. Yeah, I do. Mainly, most of my trades have been in London only because it's been easier for me to trade. It's like a lot cleaner, and I have a better read in compared to New York. You know, this open for me to go lower, ES had to close below this gap, so that didn't happen, and it just continues pushing higher. But for my model, I would like to run lower to go higher. So that's like really my process of today. And I can't buy the market like out to here. Like I know a lot of people will just hope and buy, but I just can't do that. I think it's mainly reacting to what Trump's saying right now. Trump will be the shit. I don't know about that. Gold and silver. Bro, gold and silver look horrible. I'm not gonna lie. They look pretty bad. Like this gap should, I think this week we close this gap in, especially if we close bullish today. I'm going to see what the 10 a.m. candle does, but to be honest, I don't want to look for a reversal, as I said at the start. Best ideas was lower to go higher. It looks way too... This thing's way too strong. Pushing out even to the highs. Like, these highs are all failure swings as well. Like, I would not be... Like, they should all get filled. Minimum to like 50% of 25,509. I think so. That's just me, though. All right, we're nearly... I mean, it's getting to the fill of the gap. I think potentially could be today. It fills that gap. All right, should we do the giveaway? Oh, unfortunately, I don't have much for you guys. Unless you're like still strong on a bull bias, then I think you can hold up for all those highs. Hourly kind of looks pretty strong pushing out of here. I don't favor New York too much. I mean, if you want to play the extensions, then you can, but that's about it. Let's see what 10 a.m. does. Why trade it all today? I traded shorts today from here. All right, so today's word has to be Trump, because he's starting to talk about China now. Pick 2 of the winners for today. All right, I got 1 minute winner. It's me underscore something, and then I got history capsule as well as the other winner. So well done to those that won the giveaway account. Sorry about today being pretty boring on NQ. Unless you took the longs up, then I guess you can kind of hold it for more of a run higher. But I don't really like this price action too much right now. Matt should be live, so if you didn't win, then you can just try and win one from Matt as well. I'll be back live with Finn on Friday. So enjoy the rest of your day and be safe, and don't do anything stupid as well.